Anya and Damian's time adventures. The portal shimmered behind them, its swirling blue light fading into the dry, golden air. Anya shielded her eyes from the blinding sun, the heat pressing against her skin like a warm blanket. Beside her, Damian squinted toward the towering shape rising from the horizon. A pyramid, grand and silent, its shadow stretching like a finger across the desert.
Every secret hides a paw print if you dare to follow.
This was Momo, guardian of mysteries, and his tail flicked toward the pyramid's entrance. The young pharaoh has been trapped within, and only by solving the ancient riddle can the doors be opened before the sun sets. Or the passage will seal for 100 years. They entered the cool darkness of the pyramid, their footsteps echoing off smooth limestone walls. Hieroglyphs glowed faintly in torchlight, telling stories of kings and gods. Momo leapt gracefully from stone to stone, leading the way deeper inside. The riddle awaited them on a massive stone tablet, carved symbols of a sun, a river, and a scarab. Beside it, 3 great stone wheels were set into the wall, each covered with matching icons.
The sun rises in the east, the river flows north, and the scarab follows the light.
Damian pushed the first wheel, heavy and ancient, aligning the sun with the horizon. The second wheel groaned as it turned, the river symbol meeting the scarab. A deep rumble echoed through the chamber. Suddenly, sand began to pour from cracks in the ceiling. The puzzle had to be solved before the room filled. Momo leapt onto the final wheel, paws tapping rapidly until the scarab aligned perfectly under the sun.
Every secret hides a paw print if you dare to follow.
With a thunderous click, the stone door slid open, revealing the young pharaoh, wide-eyed but unharmed, holding a golden amulet. The 3 stepped into the sunlight once more, the pyramid's great stone door sealing behind them with finality. The pharaoh placed the amulet into Anya's hands. A token of gratitude, its surface warm from the desert sun.
Every secret hides a paw print if you dare to follow.
The portal shimmered ahead, calling them home. As they stepped through, the desert faded, leaving only the sound of the wind and the memory of a puzzle solved in the heart of ancient Egypt. The swirling light of the portal fades, and Anya and Damian find themselves standing on warm, sun-baked ground. A dry, earthy breeze carries the scent of fresh clay. In front of them stretches a city unlike any they've seen before. Its walls made of sun-dried mud bricks, and streets alive with the chatter of merchants, the bleating of goats, and the splash of water from clay jars. The children notice a courtyard filled with boys and girls, each carefully carving strange symbols into square tablets. A soft rustle overhead draws their eyes upward. From the shade of a palm tree swoops Sophia, her feathers catching the sunlight in shimmering gold.
Wisdom isn't what you know. It's how you flap through it.
It seems the city's first school is in trouble. The clay tablets that tell the lessons have been smudged by a sudden storm, and without them, the children cannot learn their history or write their future. Working together, Anya studies a wall carving that shows the original symbols, while Damian experiments with the reed stylus, learning the rhythmic press and pull needed to form each mark. Sophia flutters between them, offering guidance, sometimes playfully tapping Damian's hand to correct his stroke. Halfway through, a gust of wind scatters their reed styluses across the dusty yard. Children giggle, chasing them, but time is slipping away. Sophia swoops into the air, her wings cutting through the breeze, gathering the reeds in a swift, graceful arc before dropping them gently back into Damian's hands.
Wisdom isn't what you know. It's how you flap through it.
As the final rays of the sun spill across the courtyard, the master scribe inspects the tablets. His weathered face breaks into a rare smile. The children of the city gather around, reading their lessons once more, their voices echoing against the mud brick walls. The portal shimmers open behind them. Sophia perches on the edge, her eyes warm with approval.
Wisdom isn't what you know. It's how you flap through it.
With a final wave, Anya and Damian step into the swirling light, the sound of children's laughter following them home. Out of the shimmering portal, Anya and Damian arrived in the heart of ancient China. Around them stretched the palace of the mighty emperor. Jade rooftops kissed the sky. Silk banners shimmered in the breeze, and the air carried the sweet fragrance of blooming cherry blossoms. Yet, behind this beauty, shadows of worry lingered. The emperor's most precious treasure had vanished. A toy dragon carved from jade, said to bring joy to the kingdom's children. Without it, laughter had dimmed, and the emperor's heart grew heavy. Beside them appeared Sakura, a young warrior of honor. With a bow, she joined their quest, ready to restore joy to the emperor's people. Each step revealed clues. A ribbon snagged on bamboo, footprints etched in the dust, and whispers of a shadowy figure who slipped into the emperor's gardens. The chase was swift, the thief weaving through bamboo stalks and lantern-lit paths. But Anya's quick eyes, Damian's clever thinking, and Sakura's strength turned the tide. With a single leap, Sakura unsheathed her blade, her voice steady as cherry petals fell around her.
The cherry blossom falls, only when it chooses.
When the emperor held the toy once more, laughter spread through the palace like music. Children clapped with joy, and the gardens echoed with their play. The emperor bowed to Anya, Damian, and Sakura, gratitude shining in his eyes. With their mission complete, Anya and Damian stepped toward the swirling light, hearts full of wonder. In ancient China, they had learned that even the smallest treasures, like a toy dragon, can carry the greatest joy. Through the swirling light of the portal, Anya and Damian tumble forward, landing in a world untouched by time. The air smells of fresh earth and wood smoke. Towering cliffs rise in the distance, their shadows stretching across an endless plain. In the far valley, two separate tribes gather, each on opposite sides of a shallow river. They glare at each other across the water, their painted faces set in suspicion.
Nibble nom. Oops.
Damian notices the tension between the tribes. The leader of each tribe grips a wooden club, not in greeting, but in warning. Whatever caused this divide, it has lasted many moons. The mission is clear: unite them before conflict begins. Anya steps toward the riverbank, but the tribes back away. She notices children from both sides watching curiously from behind their parents' legs. An idea forms. Damian kneels, drawing shapes in the dirt. A circle, then another, then a line between. He gathers smooth stones and begins rolling them back and forth. The children's eyes widen. They've never seen this game before.
Nibble nom. Oops.
The stone slips from his mouth, bouncing perfectly between the two groups. A child from one tribe catches it, then tosses it back, laughing. At first, only the children join in. But soon, the laughter spreads. Parents exchange cautious glances, then step forward. The game grows, from a simple roll to a toss, to a full circle of hands from both tribes passing stones around. Voices rise, not in anger, but in joy. The river no longer feels like a wall. By sunset, a single fire burns at the river's edge, both tribes gathered in its glow. Food is shared, stories are told, and the sound of drumming fills the air. Anya and Damian watch, knowing the mission is complete. Not with words of peace, but with the language of play.
Nibble nom. Oops.
The portal swirls open behind them, casting blue light across the firelit faces. One last glance, and they step through, leaving behind the warmth of the first friendship in history. As the golden portal faded behind them, Anya and Damian found themselves standing on a warm stone path surrounded by ancient olive trees. The air was filled with the sound of distant drums and excited voices. Marble columns towered nearby, and flags in vibrant blues and reds fluttered above the crowd. Perched atop a column was Sophia the owl, her eyes sharp and full of wisdom. She let out a soft hoot and glided down, landing gently on a stone beside the children.
Welcome, travelers. You've arrived in Olympia, the birthplace of the Olympic Games. But today is a special day. It's the very first Children's Olympics.
Anya and Damian looked at each other with wide eyes. This wasn't just any trip. It was a chance to be part of history.
You're just in time. The opening ceremony is about to start.
In the bustling training grounds, children from all corners of ancient Greece practiced running, jumping, and throwing. Laughter mixed with concentration as they prepared for the games.
Remember, true strength lies not only in your muscles, but in your heart.
Anya was signed up for the foot race, while Damian chose the discus toss. They trained alongside other kids, Anya learning sprinting tips from a girl named Callista, and Damian practicing throws with a shy boy named Thanos. But not everything went smoothly. As the games approached, one competitor tried to hide Damian's discus behind a bush to give his own friend an edge. Anya spotted it and calmly returned it without accusing anyone. Sophia watched silently from a tree branch, her golden eyes glowing with approval. At the foot race, Anya gave it her all. Her sandals kicked up dust as she sprinted, wind rushing past her ears. Though she didn't come in first, she finished strong and smiled as she clapped for the winner. Damian stepped into the discus circle, took a deep breath, and released the disc with a smooth swing. It landed just short of the target, but it was his best throw yet. And he was proud. As the sun began to dip behind Mount Kronos, the children gathered for the final ceremony in a grand marble courtyard. Elder Greeks in white robes praised not the fastest or the strongest, but those who showed fairness, kindness, and courage.
You didn't win gold, but you earned something far greater: the respect of your peers.
Today, we celebrate those who played with honesty and helped others.
Just as they bit into sweet figs and olives at the closing feast, the sky shimmered. The portal had reopened behind an ancient statue of Zeus.
Until next time, young champions.
Anya and Damian waved goodbye to their new friends, stepping through the portal with one last look at the birthplace of sportsmanship and fair play. Looks like it's time to go, but you get to help choose our next adventure. Subscribe for more magical adventures, and tell us in the comments, where should Anya and Damian go next?